here. I am absolutely here. What do you mean wasting my time?
You know what I mean.
See, we always into something. I think Perry ate the ones there were.
There's no cookies.
He ate them all, every one of them.
Wait, is this it?
Yeah, those are it. I got
You
them
only
from.
bought one box?
What did I need to buy more than one box for? Are we on? Did anybody hear us?
I think we're on. It looks like we're on. I'm assuming people can hear us. I don't have the volume up. Let's not create an echo.
Well, let's see if we are on. We go right back to no. So much water in here. Oh, there's two people. Hello, whoever the second person is, and thank you for the thumbs up. I'm back. Hey, Tiff, you can hear us, right? Good. I just found this because I was trying to make crock pot. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate that. Miss B, Mr. or Miss B. Hello, Angela. Hey, Bert. And y'all can hear me. Good.
Did you have one of these?
Yeah. You didn't like it?
I don't know. Like, way gingery.
Perry liked it.
I don't like it.
Thank you again. What I'm cooking. I am making, I got baked chicken in the oven. I got, in this oven I have stuffing. I'm making some, what's this called? Some string beans and potatoes at the moment. And I guess y'all see me make some gravy, really. That's what I'm doing right now.
So,
That's
Angela
what I'm doing.
says hi, and hopes that you're feeling better.
Oh, man. Well, truth, no hamburgers, not today. Had that yesterday, though, or the day before. That'll be again this week, though. I had whatever. I had some kind of cold, and, my nose is running. I was sneezing like a crazy person, I don't know. And that's what I had when last week when I wasn't coming on. And then my back went out. My back is out. I think that happened because, of Thanksgiving. I'm standing up and making all this food. So, I had to rest a little bit. I really did. So I wasn't even trying to go to work and go up and down stairs or anything like that. So it is what it is. But, when I get up in the morning, I'm feeling stiff. I had to take some stupid Motrin or Advil or whatever it is. I had to because it was paining me like that. But I know I need to take it anyway because it helps the inflammation. Obviously, I have inflammation in this part, right back here, right here. I only feel it right here. So, I don't know, I must have twisted, turned, or whatever. So, that's part of this aging thing, I suppose. So, that's where I'm at right now. But when I get up in the morning, it seems that I feel better. I can't, lay there. I have to be moving around, and then I feel better. So, I've been futzing around in the kitchen today. And let me get this on. I've been futzing in the kitchen. I'm gonna do a few things while we're talking. Well, first I got there you go. There's my, what's this thing? There's my stuffing. And
What kind of stuffing is that?
it's just
Regular?
This is regular.
Not oyster.
No, I should have made that. I didn't think about it. And we could have ate it, but Perry couldn't eat it. Well, we could have ate it, actually. But he couldn't eat it. And I'm looking at my oven here, and I was saying, let me clean my oven. So I cleaned my oven today and did a few things. I hope I didn't overdo it. But I couldn't stand it. I found this gluttonous Maximus. That's what he said. Gluttonous Maximus? What does that mean exactly? I heard it before. What does it mean exactly? Gluttonous Maximus.
Gluteus maximus.
Oh, gluteus. Oh, gluteus. What does that mean?
That's your booty.
Oh, is that what that is? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, Maxine.
That can cause low back pain.
Does it?
Yes, if you sit too much.
Oh, well, I must have been sitting too much. But it wasn't that. I think, honestly, I think it started with me standing too much.
Yes, but
But
your butt muscles are weak because mostly
yes,
you're a sitter.
yeah, mostly I am a sitter. Mostly, there you go. Mostly I am a sitter, and yes, yeah, I have to. I mean, I work most of the time on a computer or whatever, and if
So,
I'm not,
you're supposed to, I'm not going to do it here because you know you
oh,
can't.
you're supposed to like, do work my glutes, kind of.
No, to fix your lower back, you have to lie on your tummy
Uh-huh.
and you're going to pretend like
I had that pain years ago, lasted 30 days. Oh my God.
you're supposed
Wow.
to like pretend like you're swimming.
Uh-huh.
So like one arm goes out, the opposite leg goes out, and then but you have to be on your stomach,
So she's saying I have to do this,
but on the floor.
but on the floor. How you do that on the floor? How did your arm go like that?
You have one arm in, one arm out. You can.
And
Well-
it all about.
Well, I was sitting, I
do
saw
the
an
whole
exercise where
thing
you
up
sit
here.
down
You spread
and you
yourself
do, since it's this side, you go down like that, right? And you stretch it,
You could do that. Shit.
Yeah, I saw him, so I did that once or twice, but I guess I gotta do it even more because
Yeah.
I ain't never had no back pain like this. I never had any I don't have back pain. I have knee
Lucky
pain.
you.
I got knee pain, but I don't like this thing here. So I've got to do whatever I got to do to make sure I don't have no kind of pain like that. So anyway, I took the top the foil off because I want this to get brown. That should almost done. And I'm going to I'm gonna take you over here so you could see me. There's the stove.
Stuffing was a good choice.
Comes
I
from
feel
being
like it's
tall.
something-
Well, it must come from being short too, because I'm only 5'2". But I do have a big butt. So they say. So they say. I really can't see it. So that's what I've been told. That's all right with me. Perry got a big butt too. Woo. For a man, oh my goodness, he got a big butt. He do. All right, I'm taking
You
this
made
one
2
now.
chickens?
Yeah, I made 2. I should put a little bit of something in the bottom. I don't know how much juice I'm getting out of this sucker. So there's my 2 chickens. I need a little water in here.
I think so. Maybe.
I'll put a little water in here. I didn't want to steam them, but these chickens are about 5 pounds.
Each chicken?
Yeah.
So
And
10 pounds of chicken?
and they cost about $10 each. Which I think, yeah, you could go to Costco and just get one already done. But of course it won't taste like yours. But for real, it doesn't make sense to me.
True.
No common
That gives
sense.
me an idea.
Well, you gonna go to Costco?
Not at Christmas time. I don't think I want to do that.
Well, today could be a problem, yeah.
But
Let me see where I'm at with this.
are you deboning it like you did with the turkey or what?
I probably am. This is not hardly done. Wow. This
Because
is
it looks
hardly
like
done.
crowded in there.
It's hardly done. Let me see. What's up? Why are you not hardly done? I thought I had you in a while.
It looks crowded in there, that's why.
Yeah, it's not done. I mean, it's kind of 164 right where I'm at. I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. 165 and 72. What about the breast? Come on, breasty breast.
I mean, it looks still light skinned.
Yes, it is. It's a light skin. It's light. It needs to be in here a minute. So we are going to keep it in here a minute. That's all. If I was.
Are you in a hurry?
No, but I wanted to kind of get it done. I wanted to almost be done, but look at that.
Well, I mean, you could take a stool and sit, then you don't have to be on your feet while you wait.
I probably will, and we can have a little conversation.
I really wish you would have watched the show, then we could talk about it, but no.
You can talk about it. Let me hear it.
No, I don't want to give the twists and
I
turns
will-
away.
I will-
Then you're not gonna want to watch.
I will listen. I ain't gonna sit there and watch a whole series of 3.
It
4
was
hours.
only 7 episodes.
And
It was about 3
that's
hours.
Hours. I'm not.
It
sitting
was
there.
about 3 hours.
I
I'm
don't
not gonna
sit
lie.
for hours watching anything. I don't do it. Don't do it. Can't do it.
Not gonna lie.
Can't do it.
It was about 3 hours.
Hey,
But
Bert. Hey, Bert, what did you do when your back hurt you like that? What did they, that's a whole month like that. What did you do? What did you
go to
do?
physical therapy?
There we go. Did you go to physical therapy? I was thinking I got to go to the orthopedic doctor.
What is the...
I don't really want to.
They're good there, though. I mean, I need to go back. My ankle's really... I've been limping noticeably.
Yeah. You need physical, yeah, actually you never went to physical therapy.
It was
starting to be COVID.
Like, I'm not
So-
trying to play these reindeer games with physical therapy. But now, I mean, I'm technically vaccinated, and
Yeah.
it is what it is. I'm in the
I
world.
guess that's what I have to do. I don't know. I might have to go to physical therapy and do a few things to get the back in shape. But wow, and, you know, actually when I was sitting there yesterday, I haven't seen you live in a while. Hey Mabel, and what did you do? What did she say?
She
You haven't seen me live in a while. That's
And-
cool.
What do you do when someone is at the door? I have to go. Darn it. I will watch
Okay.
you later.
All right. What do I do? Is that what she said? Well,
And I'm sorry, what do you know? Someone is at the door. I have to go. Darn it.
yeah, that happens, man. If they're not at the door, they are actually on the phone.
Yes, but
On
at
the
the
phone.
door, I guess you have to answer the phone. I'm absolutely
Yeah,
fine.
but my phone rings and
I
then
know, but you
and
don't
then
have
it
to always answer.
yeah, but then it leaves that
Literally part of
message.
that.
But then it leaves a message, and I'm listening. I'm hearing that beep 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 sound, drives me crazy. So I
That's
do.
because people call you on your house phone, which is crazy.
Well, you know, not crazy. Sharita, I'm 64 years old. People call me on my house phone. I still have a house phone, and they call me on my house phone. And the ones who know me know I got a house phone. So they do that. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So yeah,
So how much of the show did you watch?
the first one.
Oh,
Where he was sleeping with that lady, and Perry already said at the beginning that his brother was setting him up. So when Perry said that, I was like, okay, probably true. So, but then I started watching in between while he was watching, and then and I saw he killed other people. So what the hell? So I don't know how he killed other people, or was he just dreaming? I don't know.
All right. Give me 1 second.
So Sharita's got, what is the name of this again?
True Story by Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Or with Kevin Hart. It's
Sharita's
sorry.
telling me to watch the series called True Story with Kevin Hart. So we started Perry definitely started, he watched everything. So we started watching it, and he just watched the whole doggone thing. Me, I started it, I watched a few. I don't watch, if anybody knows me, the television will be on, but I will be on my computer, like looking up something, or I don't like sit and watch TV. You know, before the days of computer, before the days of personal computer, I should say, because I've always had a computer like at work for the most part. We always did some sort of computer work, but you didn't take it home, you know, and you know, when I remember even before, we had cable, but then first of all, we didn't have cable for a minute because my husband, my late husband, took the cable. He went up on a tree, I think, and he tried to get the free cable, and I think they caught him. So we didn't have cable coming to that particular house, and it didn't matter because you know, we had an antenna on the house, and we watched what we watched. Now Sharita, who was with my mother most of the time, they had cable over there, so she was always watching everything over there. I remember like when HBO came out and stuff, they was talking about you should pay for it because sort of remind me of that damn shot. But you should pay for it because there'll be no commercials, right? It was never supposed to be commercials on all of those extra money, because you sat there and go, why am I paying for television? So you know, they said, oh, you're paying for it. You can see all the movies you want, this and that, and there's you're not paying for, you know, you won't get any commercials. Well, what happens? It's commercials on all of this stuff. So it's like that doggone shot. Just take the shot for no reason because I want you to. It's to me. This is my opinion. Take the shot and go outside in public and just get yourself sick and whatever. Because we need the economy to run. So just do what I say. So I got a feeling about that. Y'all know that, you know. So, hey, I'm pretty good today, Linda. I'm pretty good. Back hurt a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was. But yeah, I'm pretty good today. I'm actually much better. You know, tomorrow we got a funeral because my nephew did pass away. So we're going to the funeral tomorrow, which is going to be a whole other thing.
So, oh yes, I'm reading a poem.
You
apparently.
are?
And the cards are also. I'm on the program according to my friends.
And the cards?
Mm-hmm.
What poem do they have?
Oh.
Did you get the poem so you could read it and know it and sound better and reading it for the first time?
She didn't know what poem, so I looked for one for her.
Oh, so you look for a poem?
Yes, so I found two, and they are on my phone. Goodness.
Well, thank you, Linda. Yeah, he was a young kid. He was 24 years old. He was my nephew, my great nephew, really. Wow. And he died in a car accident before Thanksgiving in Bahrain, which is an Arabic country where he was playing pro basketball. So, yeah, it's sad. It's sad, but God don't make mistakes. I think it's been a while now that it's like sunken in with us, with me, you know, and now that we got his body back, which was a problem, getting his body back, because, you know, they just don't, it was you know, he's in a whole other country, and a whole other thing, how they get him back, but we got him back, and they know it's him, so, you know, we're going to just put him away. But the boy did a good thing. He had a good life, you know. For a 24-year-old, he done did a whole lot of stuff. So he's been all over the world and the country, and, you know, he's been everywhere. So good for him, you know. A lot of people much older than him and never do the things he did. So you know, I'm glad that he did experience the things he wanted to experience because that was his life, you know, and he got to do what he wanted to do. So I think that's a wonderful thing. I think it's a great thing. So, and he made his parents very proud, and the rest of us. But his parents, he made them very proud. So, you know, I know he listening to me, because I used to tell him, boy, I need you to change my light bulb. He was huge, tall kid, you know. But and a good spirit he had, you know. So anyway. I'm going to move on from some sad news, but that is our sad news right now, you know. And what am I going to talk about? You know what I'm going to talk about?
Did you see Passing?
No, what is Passing?
I think you would like it. I don't think Mr. Newton would be.
Oh, you said Passing. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much.
It's about these women who live in the 1920s.
Uh-huh.
In New York.
Yeah.
One of them lives in Harlem. One of them, I don't know exactly where she lives, but she's passing for white.
Right.
They went to like high school or lived in the same town, and they happened to bump into each other in New York City. And then the passing for white one, like, wants to hang out with the one who's still living her life as a black person because she misses black people. Like, it gets interesting.
Yeah, I watched that. What you said, HBO?
I said it was on Netflix.
Oh, Netflix? Okay. I'll watch that. I'll watch that. You gotta give me a note or something so I remember to go look when I'm ready to watch TV. Cause I don't watch TV. You know what I was thinking? I'm thinking about. Sharita doesn't like me thinking about it, but I'm thinking about my move. So, but I'm going. And I'm thinking, do I need a double oven? That's my thing. Do I need a double oven?
I mean, do you? I don't think so.
You know, if I saw a double oven.
What would you get if you didn't have a double oven?
Well, the oven in the microwave. So, uh, what's the name of the movie? It's called Passing, right? Passing?
Mm-hmm.
It's called Passing. So yeah, I'll probably watch that. That's one and first of all, I would
It's in
watch
black
it.
and white also.
Oh, he don't watch. I will watch black and white. Yes, that's what it's called. Oh, yes, she wrote it. Yeah, I would write because I like to watch those black and white movies. I done found me a whole new movie. It's not just movies, like a whole lot of old stations that I've been watching. You know, I've been watching All in the Family. I think Archie Bunker is one of the funniest guys. They funny to me. You know, him and Edith and all of them. Archie's a funny guy. That's a funny show. Directly, if Donald Trump was looking at, or he was looking at him, Donald Trump is just like him. and he's funny, you know. I think maybe that's why Donald Trump got to be president, because they thought he was Archie Bunker. But it's a show. It's not real. So people who is going with that, and that's why that man got to be president, because God knows he wasn't qualified. He was not qualified at all. But still in all, I love that show. I love Archie Bunker. I love All in the Family. So I've been watching that and Amen. Amen's been coming on and
with the little short guy
yeah.
from the Jeffersons?
Yeah, with the little guy from the Jeffersons, yeah. And the other one I've been watching is Everybody Loves Chris. That's been coming on. And then I had it on. I was watching Bernie Mac on this station, and then The Color Purple just came on, which I loved.
Balance TV. I didn't think we had Balance TV.
Well, I guess we do. Why is that? Are we paying for Balance TV? Is that like, shouldn't that be part of the package?
Basic, but I didn't think it wasn't in our package before. So I wonder what we lost.
We lost
or
something?
If we just gained it.
Wow.
I don't know.
You gotta run. I gotta run. Okay, Linda. I'm glad you stopped in. I appreciate you coming through. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So while we sitting here waiting for this dinner to happen, actually I just turned the oven up a little bit because I want that chicken to get brown. I had it covered up. I should have really not had it covered up, but nevertheless, it should get brown. So I can make me some gravy, cut my chicken up, and we should be eating by 5. I hope.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna go to Trader Joe and get my lunch for the week.
you're going to Trader Joe?
I think so.
What do you get from lunch? For lunch?
So they have, sometimes they have, how Trader Joe please people, and they don't always have stuff. So they have a harvest chili, which is meat with like pumpkin.
Oh, you want pumpkin? I'm gonna check you out.
And like beans.
Okay, thanks, Linda.
Then they have their wild country chicken salad. I really like that. And then they use
that's the one with the cranberries in it.
And cranberries.
Yeah,
yes.
I eat that. I eat it sometimes.
And then they have like a lemon pasta bow tie, and they also have like just pieces of like chicken that you can add for extra protein to any of those other things that I just mentioned. So do you really bring those things to work? I do.
And you really eat them every day?
Yes.
You do? Okay. I'm looking at the camera right now. I can't really see you without my glasses. But I can see the rest of the room, but that's kind of small, like I'm watching TV. So you're going to get all that stuff, huh?
I think so.
Are you only going to get a week's worth, or are you going to get 2 weeks worth? Well, I hope.
I think I'm just going to get for this week.
That makes sense. Who's that?
Ladies Misty is still packing. It's Patricia.
Oh, you still pack, girl? I can't even think about that coming up. But I'm not putting a Christmas tree up because I have to take it down. I'm not doing no decorations because I have to take it down. And depending on my back, I was like, maybe I can't even cook, But it's feeling better, and I might be the trooper and get it.
I feel like you should go to the doctor.
Get it done. And I
Will you go to the doctor? You should have them do an MRI. You never know.
Well, I probably may go.
Insurance.
I do have health insurance.
Health insurance person.
And I really, just until like maybe 2 days ago, I wouldn't even take any Advil or anything. I was just like dealing with it. But I was like, oh God, I have to take Advil. Then we got a new TV from the Black Friday sale, and Perry wanted to he don't want to take the other TV off, and I had to help him lift it. And then I heard my back go crack. I said, oh crap. Oh.
You should have waited until.
Yeah, we should have waited for Phil. We should have waited, but because I couldn't. I shouldn't have picked it up, but I did, and I felt it. Then I decided to take some Advil. That's when I took it. I was working from home that day too, and I said, "All right, I'll help you pick it up." And it was feeling a little better, but I was like, "What the heck, man?" What's Tiffany said?
I also watched a Christmas movie yesterday.
Oh, I can't see. What'd she say?
She said,
"Hey, Sherry.
"You don't
How
have
you
to
doing?
take the Advil, please."
I took the Advil. I took it the day before yesterday, only 2. And I took it again yesterday, only 2. I didn't take any today. So I'm trying to wean myself off of it. Hey, Strong, how you doing?
You should take it. Like, I'm really not understanding.
I don't like to take medicine.
I'm really to take you to the doctor if you're gonna keep behaving.
I really don't like to take medicine. So I really don't. I just can't do that.
The stuffing's done,
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
but the chicken's not.
So I'm gonna actually,
Just leave it there.
I'll leave it there for you. I'll leave it, and we'll keep going. Somebody just said something. I don't know.
So Sherry says she's doing great,
Good.
and Strong 7 said hello, Steph.
Hey, Mr. Strong, how you doing? I don't even know. You could be Miss Strong. How you doing, Strong 7? I'm not 100% sure about that, Patricia. What I'm cooking, I got 2 chickens in the oven, 2 roasters in the oven. There was 5 pounds, $10, man. They're like $2 a pound. It's crazy. And it really almost $2 a pound. That's just absolutely nuts. You could get a turkey for that. Yeah, for chicken. That was crazy.
That was kind of high.
Okay, good. Now I'm gonna call you Mister. Thank you. I know strong is a good thing for your guy for, so I'm gonna call you Mister. Mr. Strong. There you go, Mr. Strong. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm making baked chicken. I filled it with like onions and what you call that? Not carrots. I put carrots in there. Onions, carrots, garlic, some rosemary, some oranges and apples, and that's how I make my chicken. So I got it all in there, cooking up nice, almost like I make the turkey, but it's the chicken this time, you know. But I put it in about, I think maybe 1:30, probably 1:30.
Amazing.
Oh, she took my chicken, my turkey.
And then you're gonna take these bones too.
She took my turkey bones and she made a soup out of that because I cook it like that, so it's got all kinds of goodness in it. So she took it that way, and she made her some soup, which was divine. It was really good. So, man, I can't. Who said? Well, I can't see.
How did Thanksgiving go?
Really went well, actually. We did our, people came by the day before Thanksgiving. I had about maybe 30 people came through. Gave out a good 30 plates, at least. And people came through and took it. And there's a whole bunch of people saying something I can't say.
Stephanie said, I bet it's good. Jen Marie says hello.
Hey, Jen, how you doing? Yeah, it should be good, because after, Sharita's going to take all of the, I'm going to take it and cut this chicken up after.
I'm not going to take all of them, some of the bones.
Well, she's going to take most of the bones, some of the bones, and there'll still be meat on there, of course. So you'll have enough to make you a nice soup. You made it with that Progresso stuff, right?
Yeah.
The Progresso.
I used the Progresso starter kit for the wild, I think it's like creamy wild rice or whatever.
Right.
And I might look for another one.
Good, Jen.
And then I had like the turkey, and then I had some, like I told you, the Trader Joe's chicken cubes or whatever that they sell.
Mm-hmm.
And I added that all in. And then I used milk also for the creaminess.
Oh, you made creamy.
Used a little bit more rice because it didn't have a lot of rice in it.
Yeah. Yeah, So you can make that and eat that. I think that tastes better than whatever you go in the store to go get. I think. You know, I was thinking when I move, I'm going like, there's no way I'm gonna eat no 2 chickens. Like we're not eating that. It's just me and Perry, so it's not. I'm not gonna cook like that. But I was just thinking, if I even made 1 chicken, I was just thinking exactly like Sharita was saying. That I make a soup out of the rest of it, and maybe make some sandwiches or chicken salad or something out of that, and make 1 meal into all of that. Rosebud, I'm feeling a little better. At least I'm not sneezing. That's what stopped me is I was sneezing my head off. I was sneezing my head off, and my nose was running like a fish. Oh, it was awful, awful. So I wasn't feeling good, from whatever first that hit me. The second thing that hit me is my back, and my back still has hit me, And I thought maybe I bought me some new sneakers, and I didn't have them on. I said, let me try put my new sneakers on, because I always wear sneakers because my knees.
You didn't break your sneakers in also.
No, these. I just put my new ones on. I have my old ones.
I know,
on.
but you have to sometimes break a sneaker in before you start wearing it for hours.
No, but now I have the new ones on, and my back is feeling better.
Mm.
So it wasn't that. It was when I had my old sneakers on, my back wasn't feeling good. So, but now, I do feel it. I do definitely feel it in the, right on my side. Oh, what does that say? Officials say people. I just seen something from Twitter. Whoa, let me see what that was. Hold on. Something about a cruise ship. What the heck? Hold on.
What are we looking at?
Twitter.
What did you think you saw?
Something about COVID on a cruise ship.
Well, that could happen.
It said officials say 10 people aboard Norwegian line approaching New Orleans. It says, Eyewitness News. Officials say 10 people aboard a Norwegian cruise line ship approaching New Orleans has tested positive for COVID-19. More than 3,200 people are aboard the ship, officials say. Lovely.
Yes, it says COVID outbreak on U.S. cruise ship despite
Lovely.
fully vaccinated.
Fully vaccinated. Mm-hmm.
There's still an outbreak of COVID, suggesting the vaccine's effectiveness is severely.
Wow.
I'm reading the rest of the article for you.
What was happening? She said, what was happening in 2019? You mean with the cruise ship? Hey, listen, people.
It says
It's
despite
COVID out here.
requiring passengers and crew to be fully vaccinated before boarding, a cruise ship returning to sail from the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea with thousands of passengers on board detected an outbreak of COVID-19. The Norwegian
Wait. Go ahead. I'll go ahead.
The Norwegian Breakaway, owned by the Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings Ltd., departed from the port of New Orleans on November 28th, sailed to Belize, Honduras, Mexico. Oh, that sounds like a fun cruise, though.
Wow.
With more than 3,000 people on board. Ahead of returning to its home port, the cruise detected 10 COVID infections among the guests and crew. Those infections were fully vaccinated and forced into quarantine. Wow.
So they were fine when they got on the ship on November 28th, which was about a week ago. I think it was a week ago. And during the time they've been on the ship and went to these other ports and came back on the ship, then 10 people ended up with COVID. Isn't that something? And they was all fully vaccinated. Isn't that something?
So
I don't know why that doesn't surprise me. I don't know why that doesn't surprise me at all.
So it says, despite 100% vaccination on the vessel, there was still an outbreak of COVID, suggesting the vaccine's effectiveness is severely waning. A recent study of the 3 primary COVID vaccines shows a dramatic drop in efficacy over 6 months. So the cruise ships began hitting the high seas with only fully vaccinated passengers and crews that have waning defenses against the virus. One would suspect additional outbreaks on ships as new infections surge across the U.S. Even in Europe, the vaccine passport schemes and high vaccination rates rates are highly enforced. Countries are experiencing a surge in infections. So, what are cruise ship operators going to do now? Only passengers and crew who are not just fully vaccinated but have their booster shots.
And if you had your booster shot 6 months ago, what is that? We gonna do another booster shot? Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm this thing is real. It is, you know, and maybe I would definitely maybe feel a little differently about it, about getting a shot, if I had not already had COVID, and I really had COVID for a while when I had COVID. So I think that people who have had COVID need to, I mean, that's part of this whole, you know, situation. That's what I really think. And I also think that if you're going to give me a booster, it should be for something that I didn't already have. You know, that's how when you're going to give me a booster for something I already had. You know, or a shot for something I already had. That's how I feel about it, because obviously the shot is only going to work for so long, and then you're going to be taking another shot. But if you really actually had COVID, I think that's in your body to stay, to remember. So that's how I feel about it. So I'm just gonna work on that. I do get my test. I literally had a test last Monday, and then I had another test last Thursday because I didn't feel well, so I didn't go to work. But I did go get my COVID test. So I got my COVID test, and I don't have COVID, you know. And I generally get tested like twice a week. You know, that's because the job you gotta have been tested for at least you know, a week prior, and then it takes like a day before they actually tell you whether you got it or whether it came through or not. So I try to do it like almost 2 times a week. So I've been taking COVID tests 2 times a week. I'm good. I may have sniffles and coughing and sneezing and whatnot, but I do not have COVID. And I go out. I've had to go out on a train and all that kind of stuff to get to work. And I do go to the store and do what I do. But I mean, when you think you want to really get everybody back into these crowded areas again, when all this stuff is going around, they got another thing coming. Until they can really understand that COVID is like, even if it comes like a flu, you know, it's not going to really bother you like the flu doesn't. Then good, you know, then you can get back to what you want to call some normalcy. But I don't see that happening right now. And I laugh at that because they're still trying to push people out. And then some of these doctors and nurses and people that have been working through the whole COVID, they quit their job because these people told them they must get a shot. When they worked through the whole thing, and they probably got some immunity naturally because they had COVID. That's the thing that bothers me. Why don't they ever say that? You know, if they said that, I'm like, okay, then and add it into the equation. But when when they doing that, I don't like that. I'm sorry. That's how I feel about it. My daughter wants me to get the shot. Perry wants me to get the shot. Perry told me that he would stop watching basketball for this whole season if I got a shot. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. He ain't gonna stop watching basketball. Get out of here. So
He might.
He ain't gonna stop watching basketball. I'm not taking that chance. He's gonna watch basketball forever. So that's the end of that. I don't even care about that because I don't believe. So, and I don't want to get no shot just because to make him stop watching basketball. Today though, I was watching the morning channel, Sunday morning on channel 2, CBS. I always watch that. It's a great show. And they were talking, and then I was watching some of the plays that's out, that's coming out. So I really would not mind going to see a play. I know I can't go because I'm not vaccinated. But that is something I would want to do. Even after I'm retired, I might have to think about that just to go, so I can go see a play.
Exactly. The kids are going to see it in Keep Track Your Bag, but I'm not going to go with them.
Oh, they're going to see that. Mm-hmm. Oh, Perry wants to see that too. But I want to go to on Broadway. I have enjoyed watching these plays and stuff. I miss that, and I also would miss going to concerts and things like that. I miss that.
There's no good concerts.
Well, I want to see my old music if there's anybody still living.
Charles City was trying to get me tickets to see Billy Joel, but they were outrageous.
How much were they? I'm sure they
Like
were.
$1,000 a ticket.
You see. Well, then that's my other reason why I'm not spending $1,000 to go see nobody. Ever. I'm not doing that.
I think those were like, I don't know, I think that couldn't have been the original price, but people buy them quick and then resell them at a higher price.
Well, everything is going up. Everything. Everything is just
Gas is very high.
Everything is high. I mean, this doggone chicken, that chicken shouldn't cost no more than $3. $10? It's like 3 times as much as it should be. It's only a little chicken. It's not a turkey. I might as well have gotten a turkey instead, I mean, for real. A 10-pound turkey would have been less than those 2 chickens. They was $20 together. Come on. I think it's ridiculous. But that's what's happening. Everything is going up because, of this particular situation. And everybody, you know what I was looking for too? I was looking for some wreath for the door. And before Thanksgiving, and I couldn't find nothing.
You know Target? Target have a lot of Christmas decorations.
But I wanted the one that smells like pine. I wanted real ones.
Oh.
I don't want the fake one. I wanted the real one.
So like the Christmas tree lot or something.
The
like
Christmas
where the guy is.
It wasn't open. So I waited after Christmas. I went to Lowe's and they had some then. They also had some again recently at whatchamacallit, at they had it at what was that? At Trader Joe's? No, not Trader Joe's. It must have been. It was one of my supermarkets. They had it out there, and I saw it there, and probably at that hardware store up there too.
Ace.
Yeah, probably was Ace. So that I saw some, and they smelled like. I said to Perry, I don't smell like pine. I like that pine smell, like a good fresh pine smell when you come up to the door. That's what I like. So, but they was like $20. One little wreath is like $20. Matter of fact, it was $25 for one wreath.
Apparently,
it's crazy.
The Christmas tree farms have been having problems.
Yeah.
They don't have enough trees.
I stepped away for a minute. I'm back.
I don't know.
Hey, Rosemary. Okay. So yeah, that it's kind of crazy to these things cost this much money. So you know what? But you just don't buy it. No, I won't buy it. I ain't buying it. I do have pantry items, and frankly, I know how to take something out that pantry and put a few things together, and I'd be just fine where I don't have to buy it. I was very careful yesterday when I went out. I went shopping, and I was real careful to not buy stuff just because. I mean, I needed 2 oranges. I only bought 2 oranges. I bought 2 oranges, and I really only need 1, thank God. I bought 2. Well, guess what? Perry done ate 1. So I was like, okay. But, I'm really careful to buy stuff that I don't need, Hey, Cynthia, how you doing? Cynthia, you're in the house. So yeah, I'm real careful now. I'm looking at it and I'm saying, do I have to buy this? Do I really need this?
I know, that's how I ended up with this hair, because I already had it.
Yeah, why should you buy? Now, people ain't gonna buy stuff. They like, why? And then after Christmas, I bet you after Christmas, everything's gonna come back on in. Because this is a plan to make you spend more money. You really gotta look at what these people are doing. It's just a plan, It's definitely a plan. Yes, back to the old school.
Buy
buy what you need. Yo, we used to go to the store every doggone day. We had a little corner, we had a little butcher, and he had a little store, and we used to go up in there every day. Mama said put $3 worth of chopped meat on her tab, and she'll pay you at the end of the week. That's what she has no idea what I'm talking about. But that's how we used to do it. You walk to the store, get a loaf of bread. Mama said, put the bread on the tab, okay? And then Tony said, okay. And Tony said, okay. And but Christmas was cool. We did not have a whole bunch of presents. Well, it was a lot of us. It was a lot of us in that we probably got everything because one of us got something. So, we had maybe 2 presents, if that, There's families in the house. You know what? Yeah, with all the people that was there, you know, we all shared. Like if you want to play, you need a checkers game. My father played checkers with us. We had checkers and those kind of board games and stuff. But you play with each other, so you play a board game together. You know, because we had a whole bunch of us, and that's how we did things. So Christmas was the bomb. You know, I mean we had candy.
I mean,
We had candy, we had oranges, pears, maybe some apples and some nuts. My father always had nuts, like almonds or, I don't know, them things was really hard. Walnuts, or whatever kind of nuts he had. He used to get a lot of nuts. So we used to have the nuts and stuff. And please, it was great. Christmas was great.
the dentist says I can't eat those things anymore.
Aren't you getting a root canal? What's going on with that?
So, the dental insurance that the DOE has is kind of crappy.
Ain't no more crappier than what Cutie has. Cutie has it too.
So, this woman was like, couldn't tell me how much it was going to be. And I don't want to be surprised by how much it's going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was in the process of contacting the people on my insurance list, but most of them can't even see me before like the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
And Christmas is coming.
Now we'll hear the message.
Talk to you later.
Oh, why did she do that? Why did she do that?
Who was that?
That's Mrs. Pierce.
Oh. Probably.
I think she's bored and she likes to just call me every once in a while. That's what it is. She's bored.
That's nice, I guess.
I don't need friends like that. I don't need them. Sorry to say.
You
Ooh.
do need friends.
Oh, sorry to say that. Oh, you didn't hear me say that.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for my little baster. Somebody said something.
A turkey baster?
Yeah, well, it's a baster period. Oh, it's looking pretty. It's looking and it's smelling delicious. Ooh, it smells good. It smells good.
Yes, I remembered. Oh my God, I saw a picture of my dad and my uncle when they were kids and they got one football, candy, fruit, that's it.
That's it. That's right. That's it. They're lucky to get that. Oh no, we didn't get nothing like that. We didn't get nothing.
I don't understand that kind of Christmas.
Sharita doesn't know anything about this because she always was way too spoiled. Way too spoiled. Go look at that. I can baste it good. Look at that.
I was gonna forego gifts, but
Ah, you should. I'm foregoing gifts this year. I'm not buying no gifts.
you already got me a gift.
I got you a gift, but I didn't get Perry. Well, I just told Perry that TV is his gift. So that's it. I ain't buying gifts. I'm not
And
buying nothing.
I've used it already.
TV.
I don't love it.
TV is out. What the
I feel like what I don't love about it is like, first of all, you need a glass or a mug all the time, right?
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like it's extra time consuming the regular making a pot of coffee.
Well, especially if
In the morning, like
especially
it's
if,
a lot.
Yeah, especially I think I have a cup. Well, first of all, I'm the only one who drinks coffee, so I make a pot of coffee. I make some coffee when I'm ready to drink some coffee, so it's fine with me, and I don't like those Keurig cups at all.
You don't like any of the flavors? You don't like the cinnamon one? Did you try it?
Whatever one I tried, I didn't like it, so
Well,
I
you
just
should
make
try the other one.
I make my own little brew. That's what I do. I do my own brew. Look at that. That's so pretty. They're pretty now. They should be done very, very soon. Very, very soon. And I'm gonna take it out and make me some gravy. That's what I'm gonna do.
Patricia said I would get $2 of lunch meat from the store.
Right?
For my mom growing
Right?
up as a kid.
Right? Go get $2 worth of bologna or $2 worth of spiced ham.
Oh, you still have
$1.50.
liver left?
No, we ate that. It was a pound.
Who?
You and
I?
me. Yeah, we ate it.
I was like, who's the we?
Yeah, you and me ate it. Yeah, I just bought me some liverwurst, and liverwurst, I cut it thick, man, real thick. That's what I do. And then you fry it up, fried liverwurst sandwich, OMG. I had me a nice, I had to soothe myself because my back was hurting. So I made me a liverwurst sandwich. It was delicious. Delicious. Giving a granddaughter the traditional grandma gift. Pajamas, robe. That's right. That's right. That's right. Be happy they get that. That's all you get. That's it. This other stuff that these kids get, man, it costs way too much money. They don't even, and they don't appreciate it. My mother told me when Sharita was, she was only 5 months old when Christmas came, when the year she was born. And she said, and I must have bought her $50 worth of gifts. And she said, why are you buying all that? She don't even know you got it. She's gonna play with the box. And guess what she did? She played with the doggone box. She played with the wrapper and the box and everything. She didn't care what we bought her. It make her no difference. She was playing with the box. That's all she was concerned with. If I got a television, she would be concerned with that. Man, what I remember about Sharita, let me tell you. I remember this.
So around telling YouTube.
I leave that to the parents. That's right. That's right. What I remember about her when I think she wasn't barely a year old. I don't even think she was a year old. And we was in the car, and she looks up at this truck, and she saw the sign, the Pepsi sign, and she said, Pepsi! I looked at her like, what is she looking at that? She knew it was Pepsi, and she was, telling you, she wasn't about barely a year old. She looked at it, and she said, Pepsi! I said, what the heck? What kind of kid I got here? Who knew they know? The things that the kids know that you ain't paying attention to. But I thought, wow, this child, and did she have a little attitude, but she was really, man, I was like, what the heck? Angela says she does the same thing as Rosebud, just get in pajamas and a robe and socks.
I love pajamas.
Yeah, I've been, a lot of times I've been giving Sharita and Daryl clothes. I'll go to Land's End and get them something that they like and that they need. And that's what I've been doing. But this year, no, this year I want to start 2022. That's what I want to do. I'm waiting for 2022. I hate to say I'm passing what Rosebud said. I hate to.
She said, so cute.
Yeah.
I don't recall this.
Yeah, she was like, what the heck? I was like, I had to look at her like, who is this little person talking about? She knew it was Pepsi. She knew what the sign said. You know, that's branding, right? It was branded. She knew what that Pepsi sign looked like because she was watching TV and all that. And that's what gets, and that's more. Yeah, no, we drank Pepsi. We drank Pepsi, and she knew it was Pepsi, but she wasn't even a year old. She knew this. I was like, huh? Where does this kid know that from? But they are smart. As my father said, the kids are getting smarter and weaker. That's what she said. He said they're not as strong as they used to be. They're getting smarter and weaker. And he said that's how you know that the world is coming to an end. But that's what he said. They're getting smarter and weaker. So, and I believe that. When I saw her do that, actually, now, especially since I'm older, I understand all that. I really understand all that. But, but I can't wait until 2022 get here, and I don't want to rush anything. But, what did they say? Hey, what'd she say? Tiffany? I don't want to rush my life away.
That is so true.
Yeah, they're smarter and weaker. But I don't want to rush my life away. But I can't wait till 2022 get here. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll be 65 this year. Woo, I cannot wait. It's like you work all the time. I've always worked. I think I've worked since I was, hello.
Bradley Productions wants to know what you got cooking.
I got a turkey. I got a chicken and 2 chickens in the oven. I got, what is this thing over here? I got stuffing over there. I got some string beans and corn on the table. And yesterday I made some cornbread because I did a video for the cornbread, which I got to edit. Sit down and edit that today after we done with all this. But yeah, then I'm gonna have that up. I'm hoping before Christmas. So I got one to put in for next week, and then before Christmas I'm gonna have that one up. So that's what I have. So we're gonna eat that the rest of the cornbread today.
Oh, you made cornbread?
I made cornbread. Huh?
Yesterday?
Yeah. I made cornbread yesterday. So
I didn't know that.
oh yeah, I had cornbread. I fried some fish yesterday, and I made some French fries.
I don't think I visited you yesterday.
No, you didn't visit me yesterday. No, but that's, yeah. You can have some. Come on over, Wicked. Come get some. I got plenty, honestly. You can come over. You ain't that far.
Did you see that
You can
Josh
come
was having
over.
a show next Saturday?
No, I didn't. I don't pay attention. I don't pay
It was on
attention.
Facebook.
It sounds real good. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really.
Yeah,
I don't
he says
see-
he has like a single or something and he's doing an interview and it's taping live
Oh,
in
okay.
the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
Oh, who's he doing it in the Bronx with?
I don't know, somebody.
I got my other nephew here. He's trying to. What is he rapping? Is that what he?
Yes.
He's my other nephew. Got some kind of thing going on, but he's a rapper, and he's gonna have some kind of show next Saturday, right?
Yes.
Next Saturday. So wow. Listen, my folks. This is the. You better make a way for the young folks. Da-da-da-da. That's
I
Michael
know that
Jackson.
song.
That's Michael Jackson. It's on one of his albums. Here we come, and we're
Is it
so
a Michael
alive.
Jackson
No,
or
it's
Jackson
a Jackson 5.
album?
It's a Jackson
Because I'm
5.
like, I don't know that from any Michael Jackson album.
It's a Jackson 5 song.
Well, that's
Absolutely.
different.
You better make a way for the young folks, and it's time for the young folks. Get out the way and let the young folks do their thing. Somebody probably knows that song. You can't do that to
somebody
the
might.
young folks.
I don't.
No. Yeah, but it's the same thing. You can't do stuff to young folks. If they understand what's going on, it's a whole nother world. But they don't really see what we saw. Okay, come on now. Let's see. Where are we? Let's see. Thermometer. Where we at? Let's get in the breast. See what's up.
So his new single is called Lost on Where to Start. And he's going to be performing it Saturday, December 11th in the Bronx for a live taping of the release.
Wow. This is
And he will be interviewed for the first time, and it will be professionally recorded by, I guess, some company called Put Me On Inc. and David Slims Glover.
Who are these people?
I mean, I'm not young like that. I don't know.
You ain't young like that?
I'm not young like
I
that.
thought you was young.
Where I know who these people are, no.
I thought you was young, girl.
Not like that.
Yeah.
I wonder what time it'll be.
165 in the breast. What are we in the thigh? 175. I think we done. Come on, you gotta get in. Let me find the thigh. Let me find your butt. Let me find the.
At least your eyes and hand.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Don't hit the bone. Get to the thing. 177. Yep. We good.
It's done now?
We good.
It looks a little darker.
It is a little darker.
It's not as dark as I love it, but it's alright. You say
We
it's
are. We done. Now, what I'm gonna do, I don't know if you guys can definitely see me. I can see that you can see me. So, since I got my little squirter out here, my little baster, I'm just gonna baste it right into this some gravy.
So Wicked Bradley Productions says, haha, I live in Orlando, Florida. I'm a rapper too.
Oh yeah?
Oh, cool.
You need to meet my nephew. He is definitely a rapper. you know, a rapper by night. I won't say that's his profession at the moment. Y'all gotta make some money. But he is a rapper. Look at you. And my nephew loves this stuff. He lives for it. You young folks, look at that. Look. This way I don't have to pick it up. I can just spoon this out and make me some gravy. Come on, gravy. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Love this thing. It's called siphoning out. We call it basting, but it's really siphoning this chicken out.
She would have to sing the rest of the goddamn song. While I was getting the lights on, she was singing the song.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, let me turn this off. Let me get this here. Okay. Get it up here. All right, that's the chicken. Now I'm gonna let this chicken sit over here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it over here where it's off the heat, off the stove. Let me sit right here, so you guys can see what I'm doing here. There's my back. I guess it's not as bad as it was. There we go. I'm going to put this chicken up on here so it could get kind of right. You know what? I think I'm gonna cut it. No, should cut it first because it really needs to sit. But what I'm gonna do is take it out of here because I want some more of that gravy. I want more of the juices.
Why don't you just give it a moment and let it sit?
I am. I'm gonna put it on something to let it sit. I'm gonna just cover it up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on the cutting board and let it sit. I got a bigger cutting board over here. Okay, here's a bigger one. Let me get a fork or something. Even bigger than a fork. Take y'all out again. I use these from time to time. The big old pitchforks. Here we go. Yeah, sit right here. There she goes, and then come on over here. And then you see in this pan, all I got is odds and ends. I got a whole bunch of odds and ends in here. Got you see my piece of my orange and a bunch of odds and ends. So what I want to do is get the rest of this out and pour it in my pot. Actually, let's cover it up. Yeah. Just let it sit there for a few minutes while I make this gravy. Then I'll come back to it. And you see, I want to throw this out. I do not want to be bothered with anything else later on. So, just pour this in. Get what I can get out of there. There we go. That's gonna be some gravy. Stop. There we go. Now, this is how much much gravy I can make. From the juices of this wonderful chicken. That's what I'm doing. The juices of the wonderful chicken has spoken. Let me turn this off. Cancel. Okay. So I'm gonna let this here sit for a minute, and I'm gonna go and start my, well, I need a cup or something. I need to get my gravy together here. So, let me use some flour. I'm gonna use some flour. I'll put some flour up in this joint right here. Come here, come here. There we go. I'm gonna put a little bit of flour up in here. A little bit more than a little bit. Maybe like one, a little bit more, two. That's it. That should be enough. Now I'm gonna get some water and mix this up.
Delicious.
Here we go. Make it pasty. So to clean out my oven today, I was watching something on some
I
YouTube
thought
thing.
the oven self-cleaning, it's not?
Not this, not that
Oh,
one.
that one. That's the oven you cleaned out?
Yeah, that's the oven I cleaned. You gotta clean out the Ninja. So it really needed to be clean. So I couldn't stand it anymore. And I looked at it, I was like, I'm cleaning this thing. So I went on YouTube and they were saying use baking soda and Dawn. Mix it up and make it to a paste. The only thing is, I think I used a little too much Dawn. And I think you're supposed to put in like, who's that?
That looks so good. Nice job.
Thank you. So I used baking soda and Dawn and mixed it up into a paste. I think I'm supposed to have what's that? Vinegar or something in there too. I think it's vinegar. So
Oh, maybe.
but I forgot to put the vinegar in. But I just used that, and I know I used too much Dawn. I know it was too much.
Why do you know
Because,
that?
I don't think I'm supposed to see that blue color. I think it was a little too much soap. And you want to put soap in, but you don't want to put too much soap in there. So anyway, I still use it anyway. And I let it sit on there for about half an hour maybe, while I was doing something else. And then I had to wipe it out. And it took a lot to wipe it out because I think it had a lot of soap in it, But I wiped it. I used like a steel, not steel wool, but the other side of the spongy, the rougher side of the spongy. I even took a piece of foil paper and crumbled it up and used that. You can use that like a steel wool too, You don't have steel wool. So I used that because I didn't want to use a Brillo pad because it has soap in it. So I really didn't want to use a Brillo pad. I didn't want to put more soap on it. So I used this and I crumbled it up and I cleaned out my oven.
Look at you
And it
being
looked
so
pretty-
inventive.
And it looked pretty good. So if instead of buying a whole bunch of stuff, get some baking soda. And you make your own paste. I still got some of that paste left. I even put it on the counter and I rubbed it in there. And at least I rubbed it with my hand, and I could feel any of that grit, anything that's on there, I could feel it because I'm using my own hand. And I let it sit on there and I wiped it down and feel it. Don't it feel good?
It does feel nice.
Yeah, it doesn't have that.
Nice
Sometimes
and
it gets that
smooth.
sticky feeling.
Sometimes.
And I'm like, you know what? Let me use that. And what did it cost me? Nothing. Baking soda. That's what it cost me. Some baking soda. So these people want you to pay all this money. You better find other ways to do things instead of paying all that doggone money for
Joy
stuff.
says hello.
Hey, Joy.
Rat's time got away from her. I am dealing with Christmas lights and laundry. How are you feeling?
I'm dealing with, thank God I'm not doing the Christmas lights. We would have had the tree up by now, though. We usually have that tree up. But I'm doing good. I'm feeling
Daryl
pretty
said our
good.
tree was on its last legs anyway, so he was okay with not putting it up.
Oh, he's gonna throw it out?
I
Or he
think
already
so.
threw it out?
I don't know if he already threw it out. I have a tree, actually, oddly,
Well, next year y'all
in
gonna put a tree
my
up here.
closet at work, but I don't know if I'm putting it up. I don't think I am.
I wouldn't put that up. That thing been sitting there for 2 years. And
So
y'all
you
got
think I should throw it away?
and y'all got rats over there.
I mean, I don't know if they're rats, but definitely mice.
Y'all have mice all running around in there. I wouldn't put that thing in there.
So you should just throw it away.
I throw it away. You know, again, it's another variant of this COVID out here. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. Not me. Look at that. I made a mess.
You did, but it's okay.
That's what cooking's about, making a mess. I made a mess.
Oh, the girls really liked the sweet potato minis.
What girls?
The other speech girls.
Oh, you shared it with them?
Mm-hmm.
They liked it?
They did.
Good. Next week I think. Next week I'm gonna start.
Listen, I told you I'm getting my booster on Friday.
But next week I'm still gonna start because it has nothing to do with you. I have to still start it. So next week I'm gonna start the.
Cindy says hello. Cindy Strother.
Hi Cindy, how you doing? So next week I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? Like hopefully to it. I'm gonna make the
You said
sweet
you're gonna
potato
make
early. The
and
filling
then you're
part.
gonna make the filling,
And
and,
the
then
next-
you're gonna do
The next day
the
I'll do
dough
the
the next day.
next
I
day I'll
mean,
do the dough.
hopefully the booster
And
will
maybe-
go fine.
Maybe I can sit down when I'm rolling the dough out. Because I really want to tape me making that dough, the crust. Because guys, I've been having questions about that. So I want to make a tape for that next Saturday or so. So that's what I think I'm going to do. And then bake them.
We
there we
are
go.
doing well. It's December already, which is crazy.
I'm so happy. It's December.
She says she
Okay.
loves your channel.
Thank you.
Are you? I mean, I haven't watched as many Christmas movies as I wanted to. I watched
No,
a
I
good
didn't
one on
either.
Netflix yesterday.
I didn't either.
It was a love story.
It's always a love story. It's always a love story.
You know, I like love stories. I
Yeah.
like a happy ending.
It's always a nice happy ending. With some craziness.
Wicket wants to know, do you cook every day? She does not.
No.
She does not.
No.
Hardly ever every day.
No.
She always used to cook on Sundays, though.
I didn't always cook on Sundays.
I feel like you did.
I did. I always cooked on the weekend because I always cooked on the weekend to be prepared for the week because my daughter, I had to make sure she had something to eat. So I'm 99% of the time I cooked on the weekend all the time.
I remember
But
when I was a
not
teenager
during-
and all the people would eat all of our food.
when you was what? A teenager?
and all
Yeah.
those people would just
Yeah, we used to.
eat
Sharita
us
had a
out
whole.
of house and home.
Sharita used to come over. Sharita's friends used to come over and eat all the time. I loved cooking. I love cooking, but not every day. Not especially when I have to do my normal what I really get paid to do work. I don't come home and cook. I almost hate coming home to cook. I don't do that. And as late as I get home these days, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. But you know what? But I do think once I'm retired, I'll cook a little bit more. If I can start cooking by 3 o'clock, I will cook.
In the middle of General Hospital, huh?
Yeah, if I can start by 3, so I'm done by 6, then I'll cook. But I'll never make all of this on a weekday. Never. That won't happen. It have to be doing a video or something. I'll never make that. I eat things like I'll eat a hamburger. I have a hamburger. I'll definitely cook me up a quick hamburger, boy. That's fine. I'll make a hamburger. If I'm gonna cook by 3, then I will make me some spaghetti or something. I'll make a pot of spaghetti. But if I make a pot of spaghetti, then I'm good. That lasts me for days. So when I do cook stuff like that, stuff lasts me for
Spaghetti,
days.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, spaghetti lasts me for days. No, I think it should be. I want to make some more rasta pasta.
Do you?
I really do.
Really? I had curry goat yesterday for dinner.
I really do. I want some rasta pasta.
It was quite spicy.
Well, I don't like it that spicy.
Well, do you even
Alright.
eat goat?
No, I don't eat goat anyway. Nope. Okay, well let this dish do its thing and let it get thick. You can see this is getting thick. Oh, guys, you can't see that. This is getting thick. It's nice and thick. I just put the flour in. I'll put the flour in. This is how simple it is to make some gravy. chicken gravy. There we go. Chicken gravy. That's it.
No,
That's it.
better than bouillon?
No, I'm not gonna put that in. You said it's too salty. Wanna taste it and see if it needs anything?
No, you have cream or half and half. You could just thicken it up.
Not with that. Cream and half is too much. Nope. Take a taste. Take a taste.
These are my favorite spoons.
Yeah.
It needs, it needs something else, like some pepper or something. I don't know.
You think it needs something else?
Did you taste it?
No, I didn't. It probably needs a little, maybe a bouillon. I want a chicken bouillon. I have, what's that stuff called? Hold on, guys. I got some Maggi Polo or something in here. Yeah, it's not salty at all. That's what it is for me.
It needs a little bit of salt, right? Like at least a half a smidge.
It's not salty at all. I'm gonna put better than bouillon in here.
Um,
I'm gonna put a little better than bouillon in here. That's what I'm putting.
so Wicked also said, I just subscribed to your channel.
Thank
I
you.
like your style. Use what you got. I want to learn your cooking techniques. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then Miss Choco Shortcake. I really still love that name, Auntie.
Hey, Sajada.
Says hi. Thank you for the gravy lesson. Now I know how to keep the flour from getting lumpy.
Yep,
Thank you.
that's it.
And Backyard Q says, hey sis.
Hey, Q, how you doing? How's that job going? Ask him how the job going.
How's your job? What do you do, Q?
He's doing solar
Solar what?
panels. He works for a solar company.
Oh, I want to get that when we buy the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to make the world a better place?
Well, then you don't need to have a gas stove then, because everything's electric. But
I mean, I still would want a gas stove. Isn't our heat still gas?
the heat is gas.
So,
Mhm. Yep,
but other things.
that's better, I think. I think that's better. I could add a little more. I don't know. You let me know. I don't want to. She keeps telling me it's too salty, so
Well,
I'm
I
really
mean-
trying not to do salt. You a little more?
It's better, but I'm almost crazy to say this, but could use like a half smidge more. Not a full smidge.
A half smidge more of better than bouillon. A half smidge more of better than bouillon. Better than bouillon is a great thing, man. You guys really should get that. This stuff, I think you can add it to so many things, and it makes your gravy wonderful. It just kicks it up, gives it that kick that it needs. It kicks it up. I'm stirring it a little bit just to drop more better than bouillon in here, because I don't want to make it too salty for Miss Sharita. We don't need it too salty. This is, if I should have made some mashed potatoes, really, instead of stuffing.
I like stuffing.
I know that's the only reason why I made it. I would have made mashed potatoes. I'm sorry, ladies. I always stay on until. It's okay, Angela, but thank you for coming at all. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I don't know what we're cooking next week, but probably something.
Can we
simple.
make my lamb? I still have it in the freezer.
It's still in the freezer. Is it in the freezer or the refrigerator?
It's in the freezer. It's been in there. You said you were gonna make it, then we didn't. And now it's been forever. Maybe we can make a lamb stew or something.
And listen, ain't gonna be something. Is it not gonna be something hard? Because I'm gonna make the pie on
But I
Saturday.
mean, if you make it in the crock pot, how hard will it be?
We'll see. We'll get it in the crock pot then. But I gotta look up a recipe for it. Well, how do you make it?
I told you.
With some soup.
Yeah, with a Progresso cream of mushroom soup, and some regular seasoning. And then I usually bake it, but this type of lamb is too big for baking. Like it needs a crock pot.
You can bake it. Why can't you bake it?
I don't think you can.
Why?
The size.
You have to cook it for a long time, huh?
I think so.
I hate that noise. That's why.
So give me the phone. I'm sure you can get rid of the message without listening to it.
I already heard the message. I heard the message. Let me take out. Oh, slow, Stephanie, slow. All right, I'm cutting up this chicken now. I'm starting with the leg, the thigh. Oh, it smells good. Smells good. Smells good. Here we go. Leg and thigh. Here we go. Who said something?
If you want to laugh, subscribe to Wickedly Bradley on YouTube.
Okay. I'm gonna check you out.
Or Wicked Bradley, sorry.
I'm gonna check you out, Wicked. I'm definitely gonna check you out. I always like to laugh. So I'm gonna check you out, guy. Come on.
And then Rosewood said, hey, Angela, I love getting those gifts from my grandparents.
Oh, see? Sharita likes it too. Sharita likes gifts like that. She likes to be comfortable during these holidays. Come on, why you ain't coming out of here? All right, so let me move you like this. Let me cut you down. This is how Ned does it. Nedrick. Miss Nedrick. I miss Nedrick, yeah. But we'll see. I'll see him when I'm retired. I'll see him for sure when I'm retired. Come on down, come on. You could have played the thing.
No, I just made it where there's no tone anymore. You'll just have to check to see if you have a message or not.
Oh, okay, good.
It's off now, right? I think it seems like.
What?
The beeping.
No, I don't hear it no more. Yeah.
Because they turned it off permanently.
Good. Good.
But you have to check to see your messages now.
When I pick up the phone, I guess I'll see it. Because it disturbs me. I'm especially when, sometimes that happens when these telemarketers call and I'm working and I hear that beep, beep, and I'm trying to, that disturbs me. Like, do I need to hear that? No. Thank you. And it's just telemarketers. Like, what are you calling me for?
Looks good.
How are you bothering me?
So, should I get something for the students?
We didn't even get something for them.
You know, like a holiday gift.
What kind of holiday gift?
I don't know, I was looking just right now. I was thinking, but it was too late, of getting them their own mask with their names on them. But, like the cloth ones, since we're still living a mask life. But...
They're going to lose it.
What? You think they will?
Yeah, I think they will.
As I'm looking in my, they have like fidget bracelets, which does look interesting. They have multicolored pins that are retractable, which I think might be what I end up getting. They've got like squeeze toys.
Yeah.
poppable keychains, like pencils, of course.
Mm-hmm.
They have inspirational bracelets. Ugh. Not interested in that. I've bought this once before. They have like a stress ball of the globe.
Mm-hmm. They need a stress ball?
Some of them.
Why? What they got stress about?
School is very stressful.
School is stressful?
Yep.
Why? What schools? You don't hear that? School is stressful. God bless them.
It's very all about test taking, which can be stressful for them.
God bless them.
The hallways are super crowded. Some of our kids are very, not with the crowds.
I don't blame them for that. I got my orange on the other side.
And it's loud in school, like very, very loud.
I hear that. Well, it is kind of loud, usually, as I recall. It's loud. Okay. Okay, that's one. Nope, I didn't get this wing off of here. Come on, wing, come on off. There you go. Move you out the way. Now we just got the back. So when you can take this actually, Miss Sharita, and put it in your soup.
How long will that stay good for? I don't know if I'm up for making soup right now.
You can put it in the freezer and take it out when you want. Throw it in the soup.
Sounds good.
Sharp. You can freeze that and put it in the soup. Come on over here, girlfriend. Come on over. Come on over. Come on, girlfriend. It's getting dark. Next week is going to be like, when is the longest day of the year?
The shortest day
Shortest
of the year,
day,
you mean?
yeah, I mean shortest day of the
It's
year.
usually December 20th or 21st is the shortest day of the year, typically.
Listen, I think I still should throw this back in here. Okay, guys, I'm looking at this and I just don't think it's right. Nope, I'm gonna throw this back in. I'm cutting it up, but I'm throwing it back in because it just don't look done enough for me.
I didn't think it did.
So I'm going to throw it back in the oven and I'm gonna let you guys go because we already done it. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna throw it right back in here. I'm gonna throw it right back in here because it ain't done enough for me. And then guess what I'm gonna do? Y'all see where, because I'll keep you way too long. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe my oven is not quite cooking like it's supposed to. I don't know why. I had it in for a long time. Maybe I had it on too low. So what I'm gonna do, put your oil back in.
Super crowded with 2 chickens.
I don't know. Still, no matter what, it still should have came out okay. It still should have. So what I'm doing is putting it back in because I don't like that. And if you see red, which I do, then it's not good. It's not fair.
The winter solstice this year is Tuesday, December 21st.
Tuesday? December 21st.
Mm-hmm.
That was another week. Oh, Michael's
2 weeks.
moving. Michael's moving into his assisted living.
You told me.
But he's moving on December 13th.
You told me.
I did tell you that?
Yes. You're being extra forgetful lately.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to get the hell out of that job.
Okay.
Trying to get the heck out. Yeah, this is not good. I don't like this, guys. I'm putting it back in.
That definitely looks not ready.
This ain't ready. This not ready enough for me. It's going back in, people. I'm gonna put it right back in. and let it get brown, 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 brown. You can keep this part still and freeze it.
Okay.
I'm putting it back in. I can't do that. I have to put it back in. Not quite ready. Not quite ready. I don't know why. But you check it and you find out. So I'm putting it in my Ninja. You're going into Ninja now. Come on, girl. Into the Ninja you go. That's where you go. Should be good. Okay. Turning it on.
Is it fitting?
It fits. I'll put it in my Ninja. My Ninja will work correctly because my Ninja is electric. I don't know what's going on with that oven. I don't understand that. But I've been on 90 minutes. I don't want to keep you longer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you all the end results when I'm done. I'm going to show you what the end results are. And that might not be, I want this to go for at least another 40 minutes. I want this thing done. So I'm gonna wait for another 40 minutes. It's inside of my Ninja now. And we're gonna see. It should be fine. I'll pour my gravy on there and I'll be goods to go. So guys, it's 5 o'clock and I had y'all on for an hour and a half. So, hey. Y'all don't really see me cook. Y'all see me starting to prepare, but y'all don't really see me cook. Y'all see me do the gravy. That was good. Y'all see me do the gravy. Thank you, Cindy, for coming. Thank you so much. But I want to, when you look at, if your chicken don't look right, put it back in the oven. Because it should not. I don't like to see no red.
Poisoning yourself or
Yeah.
others.
I don't like to see no red in my chicken. And normally I'd had that chicken in there for 3-4 hours. I let my chicken just go slow. But I was trying to do the show, so excuse me. So I did it a little faster, but no. It's gonna stay right there for at least another hour, and it'll be fine by then. So, and it's almost all cut up, by the way, already. So that's kind of cool. So it'll be all right. But and that's what you do when you see something, you just put it back. Say no to red chicken. That's right. I'm like, that don't look right. It looked red to me. So, and if I can see with these glasses, without them, no, they going back up in there. No. So in it went. It's gonna stay there, and it should be fine after that. So yes, but that's what we're doing. So are we done for today, Sharita? Sharita won't go to Trader Joe anyway. Sharita's on.
If you're ready to go, I am not going to stop you.
Oh, okay. Well, I am leaving then, guys. I'll be back next Sunday. I don't know what I'm cooking, but I know I'll probably cook something real fast. I really do think so. I think I'm gonna cook something quick next week. Cause
we can make quesadillas.
I don't know, but I'm gonna cook something quick.
I'm
I'm gonna use my grill. I'm gonna probably use my grill over there.
Wouldn't that
So
be fun?
you love my personality, Cindy. I'm so glad you love my personality. People can't take me so tight, but I'm very direct. Listen, if you cooking and you see that, throw it back in the oven. That's what you want to do, and that's it, or whatever. And I'll tell you all about COVID and my feelings on it, and my feelings on almost anything. So I think I've always been direct, but I think that since I'm older, I really don't care. But my mama told me everything that comes up don't need to come out. Thank you. Thank you. Mama told me anything that comes up don't need to come out, but I'm trying. I'm working on it. I hear my mama in my head, in my ears. so I try, but well, some people think there's something wrong with that, Rosebud. A lot of people think, it's not the proper thing to do and say. I ain't about proper. I'm about being honest and truthful to myself and those people that I love or around me. So I'm going to tell you what the truth is. Whether you like to hear the truth or not is a whole other thing. And most people don't like to hear it, but, and it's okay. It's okay. Because once you know the truth, then you can fix it. Right? Right? When you know it, fix it. I looked at that, I was like, oh, heck no, 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 that's got to go back in. That got to go back in. Mm-mm. That ain't right. That's not right. It's going to get back in that oven till it get right. And that's that. So, that's how I see this. Bob Dole passes away at 98. I can see, while I'm watching this, I can see the Twitter feeds go through. And that's why I told y'all what happened with the Carnival cruise ship. My brother was just on a cruise ship. He was just on a cruise recently. You know, there she go. Look, right? Rice and Jada, hey, just tell the truth and shame the devil. So it is, it is what it is. So that sucker's going back up in there, and it's going to get right before we eat it. The end. So it'll be it's going to be at least another 40 minutes. So I don't want to keep you all that long. So what I will do is when it's finished, I will show you, I'll do whatever the short for you. And I'll show you what the end of this video looks like, okay? But I love you guys, and I'll see y'all next week somehow. It'll be a hamburger or something next week. I'm telling you now. That's what it's going to be. Because I got a whole bunch more cooking to do. So after that, I don't want to overdo it. So guys, I love y'all. Mwah, mwah. Talk to y'all next week. Have a good week, everybody, and be good, all right? Bye-bye.